this is the bit where I normally get punctures, where there are thorns, but there aren't really many thorns now because I've probably hoovered them all up already. Morning everyone, I'm going to work. Oh, and I've got the motorbike tyres on, but it's such an unfair test because it's really quite cold. Well, it's not as cold as I thought it was going to be, but the bikes always go slower when it's cold. Someone was asking about this the other day, and I think it's because the air is more dense, but also the battery is cold, although you should keep the battery indoors, and then it's not really so much that. I think when the motor is cold as well. And it also tends to be more windy in the winter. You tend to be ploughing into the wind somehow. But look, I mean, the bike does still feel a fair bit heavier. I've added, what have I added? 5 kilos to the weight of the whole bike on the wheels because of the tyres. That's quite a lot, isn't it? That's rotational mass, you know, that's got everything going on there. Gyroscopic effect. Everything, the steering feels heavier. I've got sort of used to it a bit. And anyway, I'm going to go with this for a while. The bike is a bit slower, sort of. Oh, here we go, I've got to make it through this. Oh. I just about made it through there. We'll do a bit more chat in a second. Here we go. So I'm still going. I've got my snowboarding jacket back on because I thought it was going to be absolutely freezing, but it's actually not too bad. There's actually no frost this morning, so it's not even as bad as it has been. Well, I was hoping there would be frost because frost always looks nice. The bike is definitely slower and feels a lot heavier. But I have got this theory. I've got these tyres, well, my rear tyres on like 10 psi, and it still feels really solid. They've got a nice bit of bounce to them though, you know, they're comfortable. But my theory is even if I did get a puncture, the tyre, you'd still be able to go along with a complete flat, like run-on flats. That's what I reckon. But, I'm not being funny, I'm going so slow. I'm going to be late for work now. I am going to work, but we are shut. We're just doing web orders and some click and collect services. Look, I've got my chest mount on. Back to a bit of handlebar action. I'll tell you what I do notice is the bike is really stable with these tyres on. Must feel like the motorbike. By the way, the only motorbike I've ever ridden is a 100cc moped in Greece once. That's it. Just so everyone knows, I'm not a motorcycle, pardon me, motorcyclist at all. Let's do my little shortcut route. Ooh, muddy. See how good these tyres are on the mud. Oop, oop. I mean, the grip of these things on the road is insane. They're so grippy. It's to do with the contact patch. You hear people talk about the contact patch of these is massive. Oh. And actually, I don't know, it's difficult. It's not frozen ground, but it's not completely dry. Yeah, I normally slide a bit on that muddy stuff. But that was solid. Well, it had a little slide to it, but I mean, so the grip on these is amazing. Oh. I looked at the time when I left home. I've got 4 minutes sort of spare, but that's only if I've got a clear run kind of pace. Let's see what happens when I go off here and into this puddle. Smash! This bit is a bit downhill, so I'm normally doing some good speed down here, but not as much today. Oh. I'm really hot because I'm actually pedaling a bit. I mean, I'm struggling to get tyres. I know Urban Drive Style have got lots of tyres in stock, V tyres, but my problem is when you're doing a lot of miles, the cost is just, I can't justify it. How much is it they're charging now? Is it 40 or 50? Is it £50 a tyre? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll ping it up on the screen now. Bing! But I got these for 30 quid each. Admittedly, you can't get them for that now. They've gone up a bit. Probably because I bought them and they thought, oh, these are popular. Put the price up. Anyway. Not gonna lie, I seem to be going along at quite a good pace now. Maybe that wind was in my face earlier. Ah, this is interesting. See, this goes to show why you shouldn't just make your mind up really quickly. So these motorbike tyres, the ride is really comfy and loads of grip, as I've said a few times. Oh, here's a loads of grip, really comfy. I put a bit more air in. This morning I had about 10 psi. And I thought that might have been slowing me down. I've put in like 20 psi now. It sort of feels a bit better. It's just slower. I mean, my puncture resistance should be off the chart. Oh, scraped a pedal. Although that was not exactly hard to do before. Scraping a pedal, could always do that. I feel like I'm having to pedal hard to get similar sort of speed as I used to get. But it's unfair because I've got the wind in my face a little bit. Normally, I've got the wind behind on that stretch, and it's normally southwesterly. So we'll see on the next bit up here if it's any quicker. Yes. So, can you see anything? Probably not. I sort of can't wait, to be honest, to put the normal tyres back on and feel how light and fast the bike will be with the normal tyres. Look, if this was like a 3,000 watt bike or something, it would probably be rad, really good, but it's not, and that's not what I'm trying to achieve here. I'm trying to see what's good and what's not good. Oh, there's a car coming. Goes pretty dark this bit. Bing! Normally get the odd rat or something that runs across. Not today. Look, I hit 25 mile an hour on that bit, but normally I hit about 28 miles an hour. I'm losing, I think I'm losing about 4 miles an hour overall. I'll be able to tell the difference when I put the normal, well, Kenda Crusade Sports back on. Yeah, I'll be able to tell the difference straight away. I mean, I felt that these felt heavier straight away, but to go back should feel amazing, surely. It's got to, isn't it? Probably won't even leave the audio on, me rabbiting on. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Oh, there was a small mouse thing. Can't believe that's all we've seen. Oh, I got something I can talk about. People might be wondering why I haven't bought a UDX. Why haven't I bought a UDX? Well, because I've got a Unimote. That's why. So I've had the tyre against the radiator to warm up, because that's what they said to do on the internet. I've got my massive levers and pump. So I did see online that you need these rim protectors, because when you put this solid metal lever on, it rubs up against the rim. Now this tyre is obviously easy to get off. I mean, when I'm out on the trails, or you know, commuting to work, get a puncture like I did yesterday, the other day, I can just do it with my fingers normally. Let's just see if this will go straight on. I'm going to make sure the pattern is the same way as the one I took off. That's that way. This is going to be so difficult. I can see it already. Oh my word, it's popped on already. That's half of it. Look at that. Right, let's get the inner tube in. There's my puncture protection. I've actually had two in there. But this is the skinny one, 60mm, and this is the 100mm. what I might do is just put the 100mm in. I think there needs to be less air in that. Where's the valve? Okay, how in the world do you get the valve in there? Seriously, how does anyone do this? Okay, I can just about... How do you get the valve to... I've worn the wrong colour jeans, haven't I? Definitely. Ah, you can see it from the other side. It's in. There's the tip, I can see it from the other side. I've done it. Wow. You can see it from that side. It's just literally right there. Now it's pulled through. Oh my word. So all I've got to do is get the tyre on. How much can you push it? Not much. I'm going to get some of these on because this is absolutely going to need to be done, isn't it? How you'll get that back off, I don't know. So I've managed to get the rim inside all the way around to here just by pushing it with my hand. I've actually only got the last bit to do. And I've got a rim protector in there. Let's see what happens. Now I'm going to push this in. Oh, I think that's on. How's that going to pop on without... Oh my god, I've done it. I've done it. It's sort of not that difficult. I'm going to pump this up and I'm going to see what it's like. That's quite heavy. Wow, I did all that with one tyre lever and one rim protector. God, happy days.